Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I have my Teddy Bees RTS. I actually am filming this on Saturday. I received my package on Thursday, but I had a huge board exam yesterday, and so I didn't get a chance to go through it until late last night. And I just did quick sniffs, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and do actual more thorough sniffs with you guys on here. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing I have here is a sample in lavender cream. I actually don't remember this being offered on its own, but I also don't pay too much attention to her lavender blends because I don't really like her sweet lavender, and that's what she uses. And yeah, what I'm getting is her sweet lavender. So I will probably pass that on to someone because I'm sure there are plenty of people who will enjoy that more than I will. So I got a lot of the new scents in the tubs actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the tubs first, and then I'll go through the souffles and the forget-me-nots and then the loaves. So let's go ahead and get started with the scent that is not new to me in the tubs, and that's Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean. Oh my goodness, you guys, I was so happy when I saw this on the list because this I think was offered for the first time in her last pre-order, and I only got a souffle and I went through that so quickly. It was so strong, so beautiful. This and Surfside Sweet Shop are twins. Not identical twins by any means, but they are fraternal twins to my nose at least. But I think Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean is the better twin. I said what I said, you guys. This is so good, and I'm so happy I have more in my collection. I'll probably save this one until next summer, but this is... Actually, I didn't even go over the scent note. So this is Gooey Marshmallow, Peeps, Beach Treats, Vanilla Lace, and Buttery Birthday Cake. This is heavy on the, such a pretty blue color. No glitter in here. Oh, actually there's glitter on the bottom. This is heavy on the marshmallow. Like it's gooey, ooey gooey marshmallows. And the Buttery Birthday Cake, and like a hint. I would say Beach Treats is actually in the background in this scent. And I don't get any Vanilla Lace at all, but this is so good. If you love Surfside Sweet Shop, don't pass on this because you think it's like similar. You need to try this one too, because I really do think that this is better. Okay, now on to the new scents. So first up we have Toffee Berry Crisp. This is elderberry, baked vanilla dough, buttery crust, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. I love cupcakes at Tiffany's. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so pretty. I love elderberry scents too. They always intrigue me, so I end up trying them from a lot of different vendors. And this is really good. So I get that, like almost like a pie crust and cupcakes at Tiffany's. And then the elderberry is coming off a little bit blueberry to me, but I actually do not like blueberry in wax, and I'm enjoying this. So yeah, I think, okay, I would say it's like blueberry's older, more sophisticated sister. I really like it. It's like a prettier berry bakery, so I'm excited to melt that this fall. Next up is Velvet Marshmallows and Creamy Sandalwood. This is Cozy Vanilla Bean, White Woods, Cardamom, Sugared Marshmallows, Smoked Vanilla, Sandalwood, and Cypress. Really pretty. I love her marshmallow and vanilla scents, so I could not pass this up. And this is good, but the sandalwood scared me, and that is what I'm getting the most, followed by cardamom. It's good, but I am really mostly just getting that sandalwood. And I wish I was getting more like creaminess and vanilla. I'm gonna let this sit and see how it develops. But, I almost get like a hint of incense in this, and I don't love incense. So again, I'll see how that cures over time before passing that off. Next up is Salem. So this is Gala apples. Gala apples? Or is it Gala apples? I think I've always said Gala apples. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. Gala apples, Fraser fir, figs, mahogany, and cedarwood. I was really excited about this one because I love apple scents, you guys. And this is one I'm not sure about. So when I first open the tub, I get the apples. Yes, Maya. I get the apples, but I'm really strongly getting the mahogany, which is coming off a little bit cologne-y. It's not like headache-inducing cologne, but that is, I think, taking over the blend a little bit, but because I love apple so much, I will warm this and see how I feel about it. Next up is Spice Nog and Sugared Snickerdoodles. So this is vanilla spice eggnog, snickerdoodles, buttery dough, and warm cinnamon croissants. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my God, it is so good. I'm just showing the bottom because she does a lot of glittery stuff there. So pretty. This is spicy for sure, so you have to like spice. And I'm getting like cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. Not just cinnamon. But and then I'm getting like a flaky croissant. It's similar to the bakery note in Patisserie in NYC, which is one of my all-time favorite scents from her. I'm not getting the vanilla spice eggnog. Maybe I'm just getting like the spice from the eggnog, but I'm not getting eggnog itself. But I think this is gonna be amazing on warm. It's just, you know, when you have like that hunch about certain scents that are gonna be amazing when you warm it, I think that's gonna be one of them. All right, next up, I'm actually not sure if I've had this before. I'm pretty sure this is not a new scent to her and that she's had this before. I just can't remember if I've had it. So this is I Heart Vanilla Balsam. So it's basically her I Heart Vanilla, which is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshakes, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, mixed with vanilla balsam. That's how that looks. It's so pretty. So I'm really just getting vanilla balsam right now. But again, this is one, her I Heart Vanilla always shines on warm, so I'm excited to see how that will perform. Okay, next up is, oh my gosh, Beautiful Mess. I'm probably the most excited about this one. So this is all the best elements of a rainy Sunday morning. Your favorite coffee brewing, a vanilla candle burning, the scent of rain and wood coming in from the outside. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. This looks stunning. If you love Tiffany's like atmospheric earthy scents, you need this. The best way I can describe this is like imagine like wet rocks from the outside, but not cologne-y, because sometimes rain and wet pavement rock scents can come off perfumey or cologne-y. That's not the case here. It's truly earthy atmospheric. And you're like sitting at your desk, reading a book, and it's raining, and you're like, porch door is open so you can smell the earthiness. and you've got a vanilla candle burning, and you just like blow it out, and that like smoke you get from the wick, a little bit of that, and then you have like a bag of coffee beans on your desk. It's really, really good, and I'm so excited to see how and what it's gonna do on warm, because I feel like it's gonna be beautiful. I don't know. Okay, the last two scents in the tubs I got purely because of the name, you guys. Oh, I think I tilted my camera here. So I love Game of Thrones, and two of the new scents were based on two characters that I absolutely adore and admire. So the first one is Samuel. So this is fresh air, white clouds, Madagascar vanilla, warm sandalwood, suede, subtle hints of warm leather, and cedar. If I just saw the scent notes, I definitely would not have picked it up, because I don't love white clouds. Honestly, everything about the scent notes scares me other than the Madagascar vanilla and the fresh air, I guess. That's what that looks like. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys. To me, this smells like a bar of the White Dove soap. Yeah, and I'm sure it's mixed with like other things like the leather and the suede and the cedar, but that is all I'm getting. That's like a bar of soap I grew up using because my parents always like picked it up from Costco, so that's what I'm getting most strongly. But yeah, I don't know, is White Clouds a dupe of that? I don't know, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna give that probably a couple of months to sit and then smell it again and decide if it's what I'm gonna keep. And the last tub I got is the Queen Who Never Was. And this is based on a character, Rhaenys Targaryen. I love her. If you watched House of Dragon, then you know what happens. But this is, I love her. Anyway, so the scent notes for this are red poppy, tonka, red currant, peach, green tea, sandalwood, hints of rose petals, and honey. Again, I would have passed on this based on the scent notes alone, because it sounds like it'll be like a floral, maybe with like a green tea note, maybe perfumey. The color in this is so pretty. But this, I like. Is it a favorite? No. But if you like Tiffany's perfume-leaning complex scents, you would love this, I think. Because that's exactly what it is. It smells like a perfume that I've had maybe at some point. It's not overly floral though, and I don't get like a distinct peach or a green tea or honey or rose. It's just like a complex scent that's body care perfume leaning. So I'm excited to try this one and see how it does. All right, so those are my tubs. Let me know if any of them sound interesting enough that you guys would vote it on the polls. I would say Beautiful Mess should come back, just because it's just so different. I don't have anything like it. Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean will always have my vote. I think Toffee Berry Crisp is an interesting one. If you like berry bakeries, but it's just different with the elderberry. Yeah, so those are just my thoughts on the scents in terms of voting, if any of them sound interesting. But okay, now let's move on to the soufflés. So I picked up a few that I've had before and then some repeats. So let's start with the ones that are new to me. So the first one is Dracaris. So this is warm cinnamon bark, fireside vanilla, vanilla balsam, cedarwood smoke, and hints of blackberry musk. I wasn't gonna get this because of the blackberry musk kind of scared me. But it sounded like, based on reviews, that was not a particularly strong note. And this is really good. It is cinnamon heavy, but it's not like craft store cinnamon. It is like a smoky cinnamon bark. Like you put your cinnamon bark on like the barbecue grill or something. And I get that like vanilla balsam in the background. I really don't get any blackberry musk, but yeah, this is a smoky dark cinnamon. I love it. I'm definitely excited to melt this. Oh my gosh, somehow my cat's hair is all over it and I just opened the box. I'm excited to melt this fall. I think that's gonna be really, really pretty. Especially on like the cold fall nights. I think that'd be so pretty. This is also new to me. So this is It's Fall Y'all. This is marshmallow fireside, sweet cinnamon, orange zest, leaves, brown sugar, and vanilla. I got this because Elizabeth was saying how she loved it on warm. I think this is the one she was talking about. And this is really good. I wish I got 2 souffles. I get that orange zest, but it's truly just like a little bit of a zest that makes it so different. And this is a very sweet cinnamon. It does not smell spicy to me at all. Yeah, this is really pretty. I'm getting sweet cinnamon sugar and like a brown sugar with the orange zest. I'm not getting much marshmallow fireside, to be honest. But yeah, really excited for that. Next souffle that's new to me is Ghosts of Harrenhal. This scared me. This was definitely like a wild card for me, but most people seem to really like it, or at least were intrigued by it, so I thought I'd give it a try in a souffle. So this is a mysterious blend of Palo Santo and incense, so the incense scares me. Leather, guaiac wood, and ebony tree resin. Everything else I think I would enjoy. You guys, this is good. Do not be afraid of the incense. Also, that is so stunning. Is that like, yeah, it's like black glitter. I actually get the leather and maybe the tree resin most. There's something sharp in here. I think it's the leather. But I'm not getting like a strong incense note, at least what I typically associate with the smell of incense. This is so interesting. It's like a smoky, earthy leather scent. I'm so happy I got this to try, but I do think a souffle is probably enough because it also smells really strong. Like, I feel like it could give me a headache if I melt it for too long, so we'll see. Okay, what other souffles? Okay, the rest of the souffles are actually repurchases, so I'll go through them pretty quickly. So first up, I got One of a Kind Oak. I had a souffle in the last, or not in the last, like in the pre-order. So this is baked waffle cookies, caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia, brown butter, sugar or brown butter cookie dough and vanilla extract. I probably would have gotten a loaf in this, but I don't think it was available anymore. On cold, it really just smells like a plain vanilla, and this is not one I've warmed yet, but her plain vanillas are bangers on warm. Like, they just transform into something amazing. So I know that I will like it, and I'm happy to have another souffle. Oh my goodness. And then let's see, Master of Whispers. So this is aged oak, pressed parchment, tobacco leaves, hints of leather, quill ink, and vanilla whiskey. I have a souffle of this, and I figured just another souffle would be enough. I think this is the most interesting scent from her pre-order. And so I wanted more, but it's not one that I think I would reach for very frequently. And this smells like creamy pencil shavings. I think I said that in my last video as well. But yeah, it just smells like a creamy pencil shavings. I don't know. It shares a note with pawpaw, at least from what my nose is picking up, that like it might be sawdust that is coming off that way. But yeah, I'm happy to have another souffle of that. Okay, and then the next two I also got in loaves because, I mean, you guys know how these Teddy Bees orders go. You go in like 3-4 times and you just lose all sense of logic. So initially I just picked up additional souffles, and then I think the last time I went in, I was like, well, they're still available in loaves and I love them, so I might as well just get them. But it's not that I regret it, but I just probably should not have done that. So the first one is the Bear and the Maiden Fair. This is warm cupcakes, vanilla bourbon buttercream, drizzle of honey, cream cheese, Palo Santo, and fire roasted marshmallows. I absolutely love this. The honey is the strongest note, and I really like this honey. And I'm getting not as much of like the cream cheese and like bakery as I did in the last souffle, at least from what I remember. But yeah, if you enjoy honey scents, this is like a no-brainer. I absolutely love it. I melted through the souffle I got in the pre-order knowing that I had like this souffle and then a loaf coming, so I enjoyed it thoroughly. Same thing with this one. It's I Heart Vanilla Tobacco. It's creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, mixed with her sweet tobacco leaves, cherry wood, and a pinch of honey. So again, the honey shines in this, as does the cherry wood. It smells like that scent oil, like pipe smoke tobacco or cherry tobacco that a lot of vendors use, mixed with honey. I also finished my souffle that I got in the pre-order, and it's amazing. I really enjoy it so much. I know this was a controversial one. I think some people loved it and some people did not. I was in the boat of people who loved it. So again, those two I did also get in loaves. So I'm just gonna pull those out. So the Bear and the Maiden Fair. Put that there. And I Heart Vanilla Tobacco. I guess I'll just finish the loaves and then I'll do the 2 forget-me-nots. Kind of went in a weird order. So I have 3 more loaves, and these are all oh my gosh, my cat is going crazy over some of the packaging stuff. Sorry if you hear some crinkling. These 3 loaves are all scents I had in the pre-order, and I just, again, this was the last order I made where I saw the loaves were available and I was like, well, it's a sign to get them. Not proud of it, you guys. So the first one is Mrs. Teddy Bear. So this is a blend of teddy bear biscuits, cherry pie filling, and whipped cream. This is one I was not sure about from the pre-order. The cherry, on cold at least, is not my favorite cherry. It comes off a little bit like a cherry Jolly Rancher to me. Or like, I guess it smells like cherry pie filling. Like that, like a little bit artificial leaning cherry. I realize my favorite cherry is not maraschino, but black cherry is the one that I really like. But anyway, I went through my souffle of this and I liked it. I honestly didn't love it, but I think Christine had commented saying that you need to let it sit and then warm it. So I figured, I love cherry so much, so I didn't want to miss out on having more of this and then end up loving it in the future. I don't know, you guys. Was it logical? It was not logical, but here we are and I have a loaf of it. So I'm gonna let it sit and see what it does. Another loaf I got is Balsam and Blooms. This is a beautiful scent. So this is Vanilla Balsam, Beach Nights, Sandalwood, and Golden Autumn Florals. I chopped up my souffle and I melted it maybe 2 or 3 times, but I still have more left. But now I have a loaf. This to me smells like, I melted it like 2 days ago. Oh, it is so good. Do not be afraid of the Golden Autumn Florals. To me, it smells like just a freshly cut plant or like a bouquet of flowers when you cut the stems. That like authentic plant scent. Not grass, not like dirt. It's just like greenery. I don't know, like fresh greenery with her Beach Nights. And I don't distinctly smell the sandalwood or the Golden Autumn Florals, so I'm happy to have more of that. And then the last loaf I got is I Heart Vanilla Peppermint. I did go through the souffle of this as well, and I really enjoyed it. It's a very light peppermint. Like, you barely smell the mint in here. It's really just like a creamy hint of peppermint. It's so good, and I think her I Heart Vanilla really shines in this blend, so I'm happy to have more of that because I go through peppermint scents very quickly in the winter because I melt peppermint scents basically every evening. Okay, down to the last 2, I have my 2 forget-me-nots. So the first one is Ichabod Sea. This is fresh pumpkins, clove, bourbon, maple, and toasted oak. This is another one that I picked up because of Elizabeth. Elizabeth Quinn, I think is her channel name. She really loved this scent and it sounded right up my alley. I'm not even sure why I didn't pick it up in the pre-order. And it is so good. I don't think I've ever had anything like this. It's like, it is spicy. Like, I get the clove, I get a cinnamon, even though it's not listed here. But then I get like pumpkin carving with a maple note. I don't know, it's like this earthy Halloween night scent. It's really good, and I think this is one that I would melt on Halloween night, probably because of the name and also because it just smells like this earthy fall evening cozy scary scent. I don't know. Okay, last thing is Gimme Some Sugar. I did not pick this up in the pre-order because the pink sugar scared me, but based on everyone's reviews, it sounded like no one really smelled the pink sugar and they really just got this beautiful bakery. So I was like, well, I love me some bakery. Might as well get it. So this is pink sugar, sweet cream, and sugar cookies. And that's exactly right. I do get the pink sugar, but it does not dominate the scent. And I would say it's very much in the background. I more so get the sweet cream. Like I almost get like that milky note that's in cream. So I think this will warm really well. So I'm excited for this. But yeah, I thought this would be like her sweetheart cookies, but her sweetheart cookies is very strong on the pink sugar, like too strong on the pink sugar for me. I would say if you feel similarly about pink sugar, you might want to give this one a try because it's not particularly strong to me, but I do smell it still. So if you absolutely hate pink sugar, don't get it. If you like it, but in small doses like I do, then that's a good one to try. Okay, there are kids screaming out in the backyard. I'm sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, that's my RTS. I'm excited to see what scents get voted to the poll. Again, I think in terms of the new scents, I would definitely vote back Beautiful Mess. I think if you like her pretty perfumey scents, the Queen Who Never Was would be a good one. I personally will not be picking up more of it though. Salem, if you like her cologne-y scents and you like apple, this is good because it's like a combination of the two. Samwell, ugh, this might be my least favorite, to be honest. It just smells like a bar of Dove soap to me. So if you like clean, kind of laundry leaning scents, this one might be a good one. I heart Vanilla Balsam. I love that, but I love Vanilla Balsam. If you like spicy scents, Spicy Bakery, this is good. If you like sandalwood and incense leaning scents, this leans a little bit incensey to me. The Velvet Marshmallows and Creamy Sandalwood. But I'm gonna give that time to cure and see what happens. But yeah. Let me know what your favorite scent ever is from Teddy Bees, and then what your favorite scent from her most recent ready to ship / pre-order was. I would really love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.